Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. And a shot! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. He did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Haaland chasing after it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo picks it up now. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Jason. And the shot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass has gone astray. Marquinhos. Gerson. And it's Berger. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Brazil have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Chance for a shot! Decent enough try. It's hoisted clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. He's on chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Haaland! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top drawer! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, super find. Oh, great! Rafinha! They've done it!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Great position here. Can he finish?
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marquinhos. Danilo. Marquinhos. Joelinton. Alexandro. Alexandro tries a cross. Joelinton, and it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that pass just didn't quite work.
He really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Joelinton. Marquinhos. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Really well manoeuvred. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Linton, Alexandro, Gabriel, Gerson, Bruno Guimaraes, moved on forwards. Gerson, Haaland, and the counter is on. Now it's Ødegaard, showing good feet. Haaland, and a chance! It's in!
Norway, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gabriel. And it's played forward. Referee's given a throw. Has a look and plays it forward. That's the throw. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Berger. Norway couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ødegaard. Lofted upfield. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good spread. Alexandro. Linton. Rafinha. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. Plenty waiting in the middle. Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Berger is flagged offside. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield, and here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Gerson. Foot in. No foul, says the referee. So what can they make of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. it's Vinicius Junior. There's the half-time whistle.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure...
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Bruno Guimaraes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alexandro has created one goal already. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, played into space out wide. Berger, aim forwards. Marquinhos, Linton, Bruno Guimaraes. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Proves too strong. And he cuts out the supply. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo given the lift of his goal. And that is not finding anyone. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Clearly not happy with that. Gerson. Alexandro. Linton. Gabriel. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. Norway.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. And that's a throw. And it's Alexandro. Linton is having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Linton clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Does really well to win the ball there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now then, the ball's come loose. There will be a throw-in. Rafinha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Surely! That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Gerson. Rafinha. Rodrigo, great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Here's Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Time for a change in personnel. It's a mighty effort! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Linton certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, they could be caught out here. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Alexandro. Linton, Rafinha, Ødegaard tries to dink it through. Gerson, and here's Rodrigo. Rafinha. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Danilo. 75 minutes played. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Linton. And here's Rafinha. Gerson.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Can he stop it going out? Could be danger here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Rodrigo. Just 5 minutes left. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Marquinhos, Andreas Pereira, Gabriel, Linton, moved on forwards. Odegaard.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Haaland, now he's off and running. Needs a quality cross. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Danilo gets it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and it shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Linton, Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes. Andres Pereira. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?